What's going on, 49er faithful, 49er fan, 49er gang? This is your boy Niner Gang Podcast back in the building. So definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so I can keep you up to date on any and everything San Francisco 49ers. With that being said, as you can see, we have a guest. You know, we always do cross pods, so to speak. My dog from the Forever Faithful Podcast, B-Dubs, is in the building. How you feeling, man?
Doing well, man. Just getting over a loss against the Bucs, and I think what's worse is the loss to one of our own, All Pro Fred.
Yeah. So as y'all know, we lost some more money. As I like to call it.
Yeah.
This reminds me of 2020. 2020, we set a record for most money on IR. And right now, we are currently sitting at over $100 million that hasn't played this season. That includes Nick Bosa, George Kittle, now Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, and that's just kind of what it is. And you know, I've been high on Max since he's been such a warrior and he's been doing a great job. But yesterday kind of showed you why he's a backup. And that's the unfortunate thing, because these interceptions were just costly and we didn't need them. And there was no point to even have them. One of the interceptions, he had like three other receivers open, but he decided to go deep. I don't get it. O-line, horrible. And here's my thing. I'm gonna take credit, and I want everybody to start giving me my damn credit. And I'm going in people's streams, and I'm going on people's stuff, and I'm gonna start commenting and reminding y'all that I've been saying for years that this O-line is dog water, that it's crap. And y'all been maligning me and talking trash and, oh, you're stupid, you don't know anything, you don't know football.
Christian has lost a step. All the fucking bullshit.
Yeah. All the things that I've been I've been saying, like everybody now is saying, but when I was saying it, I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
For years, this O-line has suffered under the tutelage of Chris Forrester and just been bypassed and overlooked by Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. Those three right there need to take responsibility for giving us this crap offensive line. Pooney, full-on regression. He looked good last year. He had a great rookie season. Yesterday, him and Jake Brindle got bullied by one human being. Now, mind you, look, I will give them credit. This is Vita Vea. There's it's hard to block Vita Vea. This man been in the league since 1942, and he plays like he's 22, even though he a lot older than that. And of course, I'm joking, you know, it's all sarcasm. But at the end of the day, man, you can't have your center and your guard get bullied by one DT. This is insane. Like, what were your thoughts on the O-line yesterday, man? Because it was trash all around.
Well, like, say the same thing as you, bro. We've been saying it for the past 7 fucking years. This O-line has been dog water. It's shit. It's garbage. There's a reason why Christian McCaffrey hasn't gotten his usual big runs and all that stuff, because the O-line can't make a goddamn hole. And it's changed our whole game plan because we're a run-first team, and that's why you see so many fucking passes from Mac Jones, because Kyle can't fucking get a run in. Our O-line straight shit. We've gotten lucky the past couple games with the way Mac Jones has been fucking playing in the passing game. The O-line...
Our run offense is just
it's horrible.
And we've always been a run first team.
Yeah.
And that's what Kyle is known for. His scheme is literally run first, pass second. It's use the run to set up the pass, not the other way around. And we have not been able to really get any yards in the run game, man. We are just poor. And I honestly, you know, once again, here's the thing, people. We always know that coaches can't come out and say certain things. You know, no coach is going to come out openly and in the media just dog their team or dog a player, you know, unless every now and then you got that one coach that don't care. You know, he'll do it. He'll say it. But here's my biggest issue is that once again, it's been an issue for years. It's never been addressed. The only O lineman that we have that was a Pro Bowler, I believe, was Trent Williams, and I think Aaron Banks made it one year, and Jake Brindle was a backup, so he was an alternate. So he didn't get in on the fact that he was good. He got in on the fact that hey, the person that was gonna be here ain't here, so now you take it. And I'm sorry, it just looks bad. Our O line gets beat every time. You know what I'm saying? Our quarterbacks don't have the opportunity to throw. And you're going to put Brock Purdy out there next week versus who are we playing next week? I don't even know.
Yeah, Atlanta.
So we're going to go out there against the Falcons, who have been playing very well as of late. They actually don't look as bad.
They don't. They beat up on fucking Buffalo last night. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. So this is scary. If we go into the ATL and take an L, this is bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't have high expectations for us this season. I always said if Shanahan made the playoffs with this team, that'd be a miracle in and of itself. Yes, we do have some reinforcements coming, but I can tell you right now, I know George Kittle ain't 100%. We know Brock Purdy's not 100%. Hell, Mac Jones out there playing with a bad oblique, bad knee. He just walked out there, looked like he was taped up like Frankenstein for Halloween. We just threw him on the field and said, hey, man, we know that nobody's going to block for you, but
he was ready for Halloween early.
Yeah, like he literally was set up like Scarecrow because he was just getting beat up every which way. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, you know, and I appreciate what he's done for us these past few games. I'm not going to be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for your backup to go 3-1 in a 4-game span, that's really actually all you want from him.
Mm-hmm.
You really truthfully don't want to be upset with him at that. I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to take that 3-1 as a win. Hey, look, yeah, last game he looked like, you know, he looked bad and everything. There were some bad interceptions, but at the end of the day, when you ain't got time to think, what you going to do? I'm not absolving him of the interceptions because the first one was blatantly obvious, bro. You got to see that guy. There's no way you miss him. Like, if there's one thing that you do, you notice your color of jersey and the other color of jerseys. And when there's 3 of them and 1 of yours, you don't throw that ball, okay? Unless you got Randy Moss or Calvin Johnson or possibly the greatest of all time, Jerry Rice, that's going to catch that. Then you put that ball in harm's way because you know they'll go up and get it. I don't know, Callie. I don't know.
I don't know either,
no idea how that happened. And yesterday, I put in the chat that it looked like Siegel was sad. You know why? It's because him and Junior Bergen look like brothers. They look almost the same. If you pull up a picture of Marquise Siegel and Junior Bergen, they look very similar to each other. And it was Bergen on the sideline, but I thought it was Siegel. So we see that Malik Mustafa is back. You know, we're grateful that has happened. That's good. That bodes well for our secondary. So it's Pinnock that got sat down and not Siegel, which doesn't make a difference to me. Both of our safeties have been playing horribly up to this point. I'm sorry. Jason Pinnock giving up touchdowns. Siegel, they just keep picking on the poor kid and beating him up every chance they get. Like, they look at the tape and go, attack that guy. But let's just take a look at the numbers, bro. It was ugly, man. Yesterday was just not a
poor tackling.
Oh my gosh, the tackling was horrible. We had that almost sack on Baker Mayfield, and that man squeezed, squirmed, and did everything he could to get out the way. And what happened? He ran off and got that first down. Like, you got to finish the tackle at that point. You can't let him get away, man. You can't. So it's extremely unfortunate that happened, man. But we couldn't do anything, man. It looked bad. Mac Jones, 27-39, 347 yards, no TDs, 2 interceptions. He was sacked 6 times. What quarterback gets sacked 6 times and wins? Usually you don't. It's extremely rare that happens, that you're going to get sacked 6 times and pull off a W. You know what I'm saying? Then you flip to the other side. Baker Mayfield, 17-23, 256 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 sack. 1.
Could have had
That's
2.
all we can get.
Could have had 2.
Like that, this is bad. Our pass rush is generating nothing. Like honestly, this gives me 2017 vibes when it comes to the defense, because we had nothing but young people, and they're all out there just trying to make a name for themselves and figure everything out. And this ain't working the way that everybody thought it was gonna work. I know everybody was like, "Oh, Salah's back, defense is fixed, we're great now." No, because this ain't the same people, and it's different human beings, different strokes for different folks. So I this is why I never get too high, because there are people that go out there and they jump on the train and they do it for likes and clicks and all that, because to be honest with you, I'm gonna just say this: I'm pretty sure the reason I haven't grown as much on YouTube is because of the stance I take with the team. See, fans want to just see happiness and rah rah and go team, and what I'm saying, they want the most ever optimist to be out there on the channel. I'm not that dude. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? And this is not a shot at him in any way, but I will say the most optimistic content creator we have is Breezy. Love him to death. But that man he finds the good and the bad every time. I don't know how. And it's rare that you piss him off to a point where he don't have no good to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But me, I can't do that. I'm sorry. When it's bad, it's bad. And this is bad. When you take a look at the rushing, once again, we didn't give up a 100-yard rusher individually, but we gave up 100 total. But either way, when you take a look at the rushing, you just take a look at it and see what we got here. Christian McCaffrey, 17 carries, 54 yards, 3.2 yards a carry, 1 TD. Kendrick Bourne, 5 catches, 142 yards. Jake Thompson, 6 for 58. When you take a look at it with the receiving game, here's the biggest issue.
Yeah.
Emeka Egbuka did not exist. The man got injured, and we still took an L. This is insane.
It's crazy, bro.
Like, how do you do that?
And then they let Tez Johnson out for that deep touchdown pass, and I'm like, what are we doing back there? Are we just fucking sitting, just looking like fucking sitting ducks? Like, after Fred Warner went down, dude, this defense deflated completely.
Like,
I couldn't believe it.
The Fred Warner injury just basically took the life out of the defense completely. It destroyed it, man. Like we lost everything. What's going on here? But we lost everything when it came down to that, the minute that happened. So when you take a look at the receiving, of course, we had more yards, but we didn't score any touchdowns. And of course, they had their 2. You know what I'm saying? Then they had their 2 rushing with Tucker and Rashad White. So when you take a look, no Bucky Irving, no Emeka Egbuka, no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin. So they literally had no stars. They literally are sitting there
like that,
just like we are. And we still can put a dub off. It was pathetic. It was pretty bad, man.
Says we're still not good in the red zone when we get down in the red zone.
Oh my gosh, our red zone is horrid. It is really bad. Y'all give me just a second here.
All right. Yeah, Baker's playing lights out this season, man. And honestly, he's in the run for that MVP for sure. It's crazy. But yeah, once Fred Warner went down, man, that defense looked completely different. And then it doesn't help that okay. It doesn't help that our offense straight looking like trash still. Yeah, dude, this team looked completely different once the injury happened. It just was not looking good. And honestly, I'm with Deon. Wasn't expecting much of the season, but if we did sneak into the playoffs, it was gonna be nice. But now with all these like more injuries that we're getting, fucking kiss this season goodbye for sure. For sure, now at this point, it's not even looking good. Are you good? Can you hear?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Give me just a second.
Yep. Take your time, man. Hey, still fuck the Dodgers, by the
Yeah.
way. uh, media, join us, man. What the hell?
You said what?
He's like double down, Deon.
Yeah. Just a sec here. All right, there we go.
So Deon,
Sorry about that. Now we got the switch. Got everything up. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So
All right.
yeah, man, it's just it was a very frustrating game. We couldn't get any pressure. There's lots of things that were going on that were just extremely frustrating. And I don't know where we go from here. It's nice to have all these guys coming back. And at 4-2, no, your season is nowhere near over. You're still 2 games above 500, and you want to continue to do exactly what you can. But at the end of the day, man, this is just a really, really frustrating type of game, and you don't know what's going to go on and what will happen. Um, I know I love the fact that Brock Purdy is coming back. I love the fact that George Kittle's coming back. I know in a couple weeks we get BA, and I'm pretty sure that Ricky Pearsall's back next week. All of these things come into play. But the trepidation comes in when you're doing that and you're saying, I'm going to put Brock Purdy out there with that line.
Yeah.
I'm going to expect them to just magically learn how to play football.
Well, and the thing with Brock Purdy that we don't see with Mac Jones, especially because he's hurt too now, is the man can move out of the pocket.
Yes.
Right? Extend the play and everything like that. We've seen it basically the past 2-3 seasons that he's been playing. And that's with the O-line being the way it is for the past 7 fucking years.
Yeah.
And that's how we've been able to get good plays going, win games, all that good stuff, right? So that's coming back. We already know he's not protected back there, so we were going to see Purdy get out of the pocket, make some plays happen, blah, blah, blah. But I don't see this defense getting better and playing for Fred personally, just because after the way they looked on Sunday after he left, it didn't seem like they were playing for Fred. It was more like they felt bad for him and they were fucking nothing without him, basically. And they just basically gave up per se.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be a rough rest of the season to see all this stuff, man, because it's like we're trying our darndest just to be able to make sure that we make it through the season and we make it out alive, man. You know, last season, this season is just injury after injury after injury after injury, and it's not helping us. You know, here's the situation with Fred Warner. Here's the drawback. The fact is that Fred Warner's down, but now we get to see Nick Martin. Nick Martin's been active the whole season, inactive the whole season, people. And why, I don't know. because we played Luke Gifford, Tatum Bethune, all kinds of other people in front of him, but we ain't gave Nick Martin no kind of love, and that man was a tackling machine in the preseason.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whether he's having a hard time picking up the scheme or like what the situation with that is truly. Because we'll put Curtis Robinson out there and he'll just get injured again. You know what I'm saying? We'll put Tatum Bethune out there, but we wouldn't give him any love last year.
So
So now I can say when it comes to the defensive line, it's gonna continually be the rookies. When it comes to our linebackers, it's going to be D. Winters. I'm safely assuming probably Tatum Bethune, and then a little mix of Gifford and probably Nick Martin. And then our secondary, you know what I'm saying? We're still the same people. Just the fact that we added Malik Mustafa back, which is a good thing for us. But when it comes to the other side of the ball, we got issues, people.
yeah, we do.
Connor Colby don't look so good.
Connor Kobe looks shit.
Dominic Pooney was regressing, and then at the same time now he's injured, I believe. Correct?
Yeah. So he's hurt, but that doesn't make an excuse. He's been shit before he got hurt as well.
Yeah.
He's
so
regressed like
and
season.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Trent. I need you to stop, bro. You a whole grown man out here, bro. I get that it's frustrating. I don't like to lose. Believe me, I'll be the first person to tell you I'll be ready to fight when I lose. But I don't actually fight. I'm smart enough.
Stupid.
You gotta stop doing this, man. These 15-yard penalties are just kicking us in the butt. We already down and beat up. Don't make it worse. At a bare minimum, stop the bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it gives you a different life when you don't have that, that person that's kind of tearing things down, man. And it's like, we already down. You don't need to help that. I want you to be smarter about it, because when we look at this game, they beat us with the backups just like we would have wound up beating them with our backups. There was nothing special. You know what I'm saying? This was almost like a final preseason game. You know what I mean? Or like that warm up preseason game, that third or that second or third one. It's different. But to be honest with you, and I see what you're saying, media, but Trent's going to retire at the end of the season. I think that's it for him. I think the heartbreak of the Super Bowl loss, along with the fact that he knows he's not the same person, I think that's basically telling him enough. Like, hey, you know what, man? While I appreciate it, it's not there. I see the numbers here, man. 45 people in here. Definitely appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with us, man. Hit that like and subscribe button on both channels, Forever Faithful Podcast and the Niner Gang Podcast, man. I just need a couple more of y'all, man, and I'm at that 600 mark.
I know a lot of you are on X as well. We can't see your comments, so please go over to our YouTube channel, Forever Faithful Podcast or Niner Gang Podcast. Put your comments in there and give us your thoughts about this game and what you think what this team needs to do to try to keep winning and have a positive season.
Yeah, because right now, man, it's going to be very rough for us moving forward. There isn't going to be any opportunities for us to be able to do the things that we wanted to do. What's going on, Jet? I appreciate you. But taking a look at the defense, we got to start generating some pressure. I am sorry. I know I've been dogging the offense, but we got to generate some pressure. We got to get some turnovers, man.
Yeah, man.
This is unruly. Like, we are not getting turnovers. We're not generating pressure. Like, this defense is just brand new. So at this point in the season, being 4-2 is a good thing. The unfortunate loss that we took yesterday sucks because it was an NFC loss. So there's a difference. That loss to the Jags honestly doesn't do anything to us for playoff seeding or anything like that. Divisional record, none of it. It doesn't really matter. But when you lose to an NFC team, that makes it worse. Now, mind you, in our division, we are still 4-2 and we are still top of the division.
3-0.
That much is true because no one in our division has beat us. And the Seahawks didn't look too bad yesterday. Or should I say Sunday? And then the Cardinals falling flat in their face. They just out here just left and right, just screwing up. You got the coach, you know what I'm saying, giving players a little extra love, giving them that Pop Warner pop to the chest.
They're just hanging on the street, like saying, "Going back to Honolulu." Like it
Yeah,
gets.
I'm telling you, man. Like they literally like it and the reason that it hurts so much, honestly, is because Arizona has good players. I believe Marvin Harrison Jr. is actually a stellar receiver. I just think he needs to have a quarterback and get him the damn ball.
Kyler's his ass, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Trey
Kyler,
McBride is an awesome tight end. Like what he does.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying? James
let me put,
Conner, not bad of a running back, man. Definitely really good.
let
Buda
me put
Baker,
this
one
out
of the
there for you
best
real quick.
safeties in the league. You caught this man on Hard Knocks shedding real grown man tears, saying,
Yeah.
I'm tired of losing. Me
Hey,
personally,
Deon,
go.
let me tell you something real quick. Jacoby Brissett goes out there on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
He looks 100 times better than Kyler, dude.
You said what?
I said he looks 100 times better than Kyler
Oh,
on
Jacoby
Sunday.
Brissett? Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because you can see over the offensive line.
dude, Kyler's horrible. They need to get rid of his ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Jet, what you talking about, D'Angelo? You not talking about?
D'Angelo passed away today.
You talking about the singer, the
Yes,
R&B singer,
yes. He's
bro?
battling cancer, dude. How do
Oh
you know he had cancer?
man, I can
So we're
tell you
good.
this, man. That's look, man. That was so. My current wife, hers is Michael B. Jordan. She loved Michael B. But my ex-wife, that was her dude. She loved her son D'Angelo. So I know she's very sad right now. I mean,
Dude.
that doesn't matter to me because I care less how she feels. But either way. Um
Hey, bro,
it's
real quick. Hey, because Kali, you freaking brought this up earlier.
mm,
Thoughts on JJ on Sunday?
here's my situation with JJ. JJ's frustrated, man. JJ, we can talk about this. Jawan Jennings did something that he shouldn't have done. And this is why I said what I said a long time ago, and I'm gonna stick to it. Your agent led you astray, bro. He led you astray.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to say exactly what I said before. Drew Rosenhaus is one of the greatest agents that's ever lived. That man gets money in a variety of sports, and he knows this stuff inside and out. He can do it in his sleep. That's how damn good he. Yeah, man. Sidebar. Shout out to D'Angelo, man. Shout out to his family, any of his friends, kids, anybody close to him, man. We praying for you.
Rest in
And
peace.
rest in power, D'Angelo. You brought us some beautiful, beautiful soul music, man. He was a part of the whole neo soul movement, man. It
Yep.
was him, Jill Scott, Erica Badu, Anthony Hamilton. Like the list goes on, man. And this is, if you hear these names, I'm telling people you don't know who they are. This is fantastic music. You must, I repeat, you must at all costs go listen to it, man. If you like anything remotely R&B, you're gonna love that music, man.
And
That music, Soul Child, all these people, bro.
one of his popular songs, Angel Wings.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, man, D'Angelo became famous for Untitled. He sent the world into a frenzy. Women went insane. That man sang the song very slowly with his shirt off. And I'm pretty sure he had on the lowest cut underwear he could find. And he was as fit as it gets. I'm talking buff. Like, that's a whole grown man, pause. And women went crazy. They loved every single second of it. And I'm not mad at it.
Even
That's their
Deon went
thing. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, bro, that dude did that video. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Gotta give him credit for that. That man knew exactly what he was doing. He knew how fit he was. And it was that video probably didn't even cost him much. People, it's just him in a black backdrop. That's literally it. You don't need nothing. You could do that. I could do that in my own room. That's how easy it was. But when it comes down to JJ, here's a simple situation. Drew Rosenhaus led you astray. What Drew Rosenhaus should have told you, very simply put, is go into this season with the mindset of I'm going in, I'm going to be healthy, I'm going to ball out, and I'm getting money elsewhere. The Niners were never going to pay you the kind of bread you wanted. You understand that. You know what I'm saying? And you should have been more conscious of that because at this point it screws you over. Now you're injured, and you hear them in post game. I'm playing with 6 broken ribs, and this, that, and the third. First of all, it's not possible for anyone to play with 6 broken ribs. I don't care how many cortisone shots you get. If you got 6 broken ribs, you barely want to walk or breathe.
Don't forget that he also mentioned, I had a high and low ankle sprain too.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day,
put the team in trouble, bro. By the
look,
NFL.
yeah, look, at the end of the day, people, we all go through things. And every NFL player, like Trent said, is playing with some type of injury. Everybody's going through something. You don't know what the other person's going through. But the thing is you need to be able to be focused on doing what you're doing and meeting those incentives while you have the opportunity. Because if you can't meet those incentives, you don't get paid. And we all know what teams do. We all know that the closer you get to them incentives, the less they stop giving you the ball. Why? Because they don't want to pay you.
Mm-hmm.
They gave you those incentives as a cop-out to say, hey, man, we ain't trying to give you no bread. Now, next year, will JJ go out on the open market and probably get paid? As long as he can show he's fully healthy, he doesn't have any cracked ribs, and his ankle is fine. I would say JJ is going to go somewhere and be a solid number 2.
Yeah,
and he's going to go. Somebody's going to get that man $20 million a year. I can almost guarantee it. 15 to 20 is the range for a wide receiver like Juwan Jennings. But the thing is you got to still show up and show out this season. And right now you're not doing that. Why? Because you didn't.
Like KB. And he did realize that he kind of fucked himself over for next year too by saying this bullshit that he said.
Yeah, and it hurts, man. It really does. It hurts a lot. My number one thing with this is we already have enough turmoil on the team. Don't add to it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is beautiful, man. This stream is popping. 72 folks up in here, bro. Unless this stream is lying, I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with you, boy. There we go.
What's up, Gammon? How you
What's
doing?
up, Gammon? But here's the thing. Next week we got some people coming back, and everything is good. Oh, let's have another sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Moody, how you out here kicking game-winning field goals for the damn Bears, but you couldn't do it for us, sir?
Funny how that works,
sir. Now look, at the end of the day, Eddie P did call him, told him, hey man, maybe a change of scenery is good. Working out, I'm not mad. I love Eddie Pinero. Eddie's working good for us. He ain't missing his field goals. It's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, yeah, that was a little frustrating for me because my boy is a diehard Bears fan, and he texted me. And what happened? He did get a field goal block, though, people. There was one blocked.
He did. Yep.
Bad still got bad luck. But hey, kick the game when the field goal when it matters. So that's all that matters. If that's what worked after the Bears, for the Bears, good on you. But Jake Moody, I'm still mad at you, bro. And yeah, you still got a very punchable face. You still do. Sorry.
Dude, that Nas is just very punchable.
But I'm telling you, man, like every time I see his face, the moment that comes into my mind is Step Brothers. I just want to put one of these right in your stuck hole. Like I don't know why, bro. Like some people, it's like that. Like you look at them and it's like, there's something about you I don't like, and it just makes me want to punch you in the face. But you don't do it because it's disrespectful, And then at the same time, you never know who you're messing with. Jake Moody could be a black belt for all I know, and turn around and beat the crap out of me punching him in the face. But you know what I'm saying? With his mood, it doesn't seem to work that way, pun intended. But when it comes to the 49ers, what we need to do is we got to go back to the drawing board. We got to get Chris Kacerek back to not having a voice. We got to figure out what's going on with our linebackers and our DBs and why we're not creating any turnovers. The other thing as well is what I noticed since Salah has been back, and it's pissing me off because he did this before and I couldn't stand it. He's running too much damn zone when he needs to run man.
Yeah.
There are times, like, I'm sorry, inside the 20-yard line, why am I playing zone? Why am I giving you any cushion? The art of jamming a receiver is almost all but dead. Why are we doing this? Please, for the life of me, do not, I repeat, do not play zone when you need to be playing man. When you see that the zone is just getting ate up because they keep finding the soft spots in it, why do you continue to run it? At least mix it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Blitz every now and then. Do something, but you've got to change it because basically what you're doing is you're running the same stuff and everybody sees it and they know exactly how to beat it and combat it. What's going on, TD?
What's
Nothing
up,
but love to
TD?
you, baby. So it can be very frustrating, but what I want people to understand is we're still 4-2, still atop the division. You know what I'm saying? There's still 11 more games to go. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the season. If by some freak of nature we make the playoffs, that would be a big bonus. That'll be great for us. I would love that. But I don't know. We did, and TD said it right, man. Took a butt whooping. We took a butt. They beat us up bad, but it's okay because at the end of the day, man, everybody takes butt whoopings. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we only lost by 11. At least we ain't been blown out like some of these teams. You know what I'm saying? Some of these teams is getting 40 burgers put up on.
Bro, we
40 burgers.
The problem was too is we can't score fucking touchdowns.
In the red zone. Our red zone offense is trash. Now, I don't. And to be honest with you, that red zone offense is like that because we can't get the run going. Because that's how we used to score in the red zone, was through the run. It was very rare that we did it in the past. And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. In the red zone, you should be looking for two people at a bare minimum: Dewan Jennings and George Kittle. The reason that I state this is because both of them are big bodies, and both of them will go up for the ball. You don't think Dewan Jennings want to add some touchdowns to his resume? I think he does. You don't think George Kittle want to add some touchdowns to his resume after that fantastic start he had before he pulled his hamstring? I think he does. Right. So next week, you got to target those guys. The other thing I will say as well is don't stop utilizing Juice. When these guys come back, do not make Juice invisible again. Don't do it, Kyle, because I know how you work. Juice is a viable threat. It works so much. I don't want to do that anymore, man. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I want to continue it. There it is. She said he's like he's the last Capri Sun in the box. Squeeze. I'm talking. You know that little pouch. You know, I used to squeeze it and pull it up so you can get every bit of juice. You got to squeeze every bit of juice out of juice you can. And
they gotta be oozy juicy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll say this. What's going on, Rick Diaz, my dog? I'll say this. Here's with Juice, he's so versatile. You can do anything. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm gonna go online, I'm using Juice. I'm not giving it to my running back. I know my running back ain't gonna get no love. I'm giving the ball to Juice, and I'm telling him, Juice, if it look like they've been blocking low, you go high. If they go high, you go low. Because you see, I forget what game it was the other day where the receiver, he didn't even get fully into the end zone. He just stretched the ball out over the plane. All it has to do is break the plane, people. That's it. Your body doesn't have to be in the end zone. The ball just has to break the plane for you to get the touchdown. That's it. And Juice can do that. I know he can. I know he can extend to get it right. So those are some of the things that you want to see, man. And it's extremely frustrating when you don't see somebody like Juice with all the talent that he has being utilized in this offense. So I don't want that to stop. I want Kyle to open it up and make sure he utilizes everybody as a bevy of weapons. Look, if CMC can be your check down opportunity to be able to get out there, boogie, and make plays, why not give Juice the same opportunities? The man runs the nastiest wheel route known to man.
Yep. He's. I mean, we should give the ball to Juice a lot more. And I don't know why we don't
utilize. And this is the thing: if we spread spread the love, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. You know, when you have a guy that's throwing the ball to like 8 different receivers, he's like, "Hey, look, I'm throwing the ball to whoever's open, who I get the ball to. I ain't throwing the ball to just stars." So with Pearsall coming back, with George Kittle coming back, you know what I'm saying. You say, okay, now I got Kittle, I got Pearsall. I think Jordan Watkins is now practicing this week.
Yes.
You still have DeMarcus Robinson. You still have Marquez Valdez-Scantling. You know what you could do with Scantling every now and then? Send him as a decoy on a deep shot. You pull the DB and safety. They know he got the speed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
These are the things that happen where it frustrates me where people give Kyle the genius tag, and these are things that we as fans say that he can't even think of. Why would I not use a guy who's known for running a 9 route or the 9 route? That's gonna open up a bunch of other things. That means instead of 11 on 11, now I have 9 on 11.
Mm-hmm.
I can exploit somebody. Somebody's got to have a weakness.
Get somebody, bro.
Like it is, man. And yeah, there it is, man. Look, it's right there. He said, Kyle, Kyle wants to do it his way. Very stubborn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Stop being
notorious, which we get labeled stubborn all the time. Jet, you know what I'm talking about. So it's like, for me, all I want is for them to look at this game, take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. You flush it, you move on. We go to next week, and we do what we got to do. But in the process of such, game plan, like how. If Brock is going to be that dude, you know what I'm saying? Okay, say to yourself, you know what? We got to put the best O-line we can out here. And we might have to shuffle some people. Because Connor Colby looked like a 7th round pick right now.
Yeah, I agree.
And see, everybody was jumping to this is why I never go over the top with the Niners. Ever, ever, ever. I don't do it. Why? Because the worst thing you can do is get so high on someone and then have it just drop.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's not worth it.
And I'll liken it to this. I'll give y'all something. I ain't trying to down the mood. I'm just using this as an example. When I was a kid, my dad wasn't necessarily around. And one specific day, I was waiting. He told me he was going to pick me up. My mother literally had to pull each individual finger off of the fence because I wouldn't go in the house because I knew he was coming. And he never felt it. I don't get that high on the Niners no more because I don't want that kind of disappointment.
Right.
It's been happening since Kyle's been here and even before. It's been happening since 94.
Yeah.
We've been to the Super Bowl 3 times and we took L. We started out 5-0. We are now 0-3. And my thing is, I need him to get out of his own way at times. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, look, Mike McDaniels is going to get fired in Miami anyway. Bring him back.
Bring his ass back.
At least when McDaniels was here, the run offense was insane. It was beautiful.
Offense was crazy.
Offense was crazy. And I think that was probably one of the few people that got into Kyle's ear and he actually listened for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know this is a Niners podcast, but I'm wearing this Dodgers hat, buddy, because yeah, we got that dub last night. 1 down, 3 to go, baby. 3 to go. And then we head right back to the World Series where the Dodgers belong. We get another chip and we make the Giants and the Padres and all of the other California teams so sad. Oh.
Seattle is gonna win it all. Just wait.
The Mariners?
Yep.
Are they still even in the playoffs?
Yeah, bro. They're up 2-0 right now. They're in
their I'm sorry. It's the Mariners, bro. When the last time you heard Seattle known for anything outside of Seahawks?
Hey, just wait.
You know what I'm saying?
When's the last time?
It's all love, Jet.
Dodgers build their team to win a title and not buy it.
Okay, so like, why are you mad? We got the money. We spent it.
You gotta build that shit, brother.
We did
that shit. You can't buy that shit.
Look, if you gotta pay for it, you still gotta build it.
Not technically, because you're buying good players.
It doesn't matter. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stock your team with good players.
Like, when we won our World Series rings, we built our team. See.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, you brought guys up from the farm and all that other stuff. No one cares. At the end of the day, all that matters is who has the World Series ring. And right here, it is. We have one. As a matter of fact, in the last 5 years, we got 2.
No, 1. Do not count 2020 as another one.
Look,
Do not do that.
I'm gonna tell you, 2020. I treat 2020 the same way. Everybody gets mad about LeBron getting a ring in that time. A win is a win. A ring is a ring. You cannot determine who you play, when you play them, or how you play them.
You pay half of it.
Doesn't matter.
You
We
pay.
won.
You didn't play a full season. You played half a
Doesn't
season.
matter. We won. I'm
Have an
sorry. I
asterisk
can't.
next to
Hey,
that
look,
title.
bro. That's all
Have an
right.
asterisk
Anyway,
next to that
back
title.
to Niner football.
Don't be that fan.
But thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with us, man. We're going 45 minutes strong. I think it's about time for us to call 87 people in here. Thank every single last one of you for coming in and hanging out with us, man. I really appreciate y'all. These new rules. Oh, you have no idea these new rules. Yeah. Born to Bleed. These new rules stuck something awful. Believe me, every rule is dang near for the offense.
Right.
And some of these things are really bad. But we need to make sure that we take our time, we get healthy. And this week, we need to come out and punch this team in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I love every last one of y'all. I appreciate everybody for coming in. I'm trying to get to that 600 B-dubs. Did you hit 7 yet?
I did. I'm at 7.
You did?
I was at 705. I went down to 703 just over the weekend. I don't know how, but it's okay.
I know, man. The algorithm is weird, bro. But hey, I appreciate all of y'all. 93 people, man. Thank y'all so much. At the end of the day, man, I really would appreciate it if all y'all liked and subbed. I'm almost at that 600 mark. I'm definitely going to be giving y'all some more shorts to talk about the beat downs of the week. Because every now and then the team gets beat down. We didn't get beat down because we only lost by 11. I consider a beat down when we lost by like 20. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If you lose by like 2 or 3, those are just close games. But when you get beat down, you get beat down. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll be back with some more shorts throughout the week to be able to keep things rolling. But I appreciate any and everybody for coming and hanging out with me and my dog B-Dubs. We'll be back probably Saturday to do the we'll do a game preview. Even if it's just me and B-Dubs. Right now you haven't seen 49er Media because Media is currently studying. He is doing his finals. So continue to be as great as you are, Media. You are our college graduate out of all of us, man. You know what I'm saying? You that dude, so keep being great as you are, Media. We love you, bro. Keep your head in them books, man. Keep making that paper. We rooting for you. The refs always need to be held accountable, but we all know that will never happen. We would love for it to happen. But we'll be back on Saturday. What'd you say, 9?
9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Saturday at 9 a.m. We'll be back. We'll be here. We'll give you a preview show. Thank y'all all so much. Once again, 87 people, 88 people. That's beautiful, man. I really appreciate everybody stopping in.
Subscribe button on both channels. We're working our way towards 1,000, so please hit that.
We both are. B-Dubs is already at the 7. I'm trying to get to the 6, and then we're going to keep pushing it up. We're going to continue to bring y'all great content. I thank everybody for tuning in and hanging out with us. At the end of the day, stay up, stay faithful, stay blessed. Don't give up on the team yet. The season ain't over, all right? Yeah, roughing the passer is something that should never be missed, but then again, sometimes they throw it a little too often, Born to Bleed. Sometimes they throw it a little too often. But thank y'all again. We appreciate y'all. B-Dubs, let them know where they can find you, and we about this joint.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and if you're not already, if you're on Niner Gang Podcast YouTube channel, go ahead and go over to Forever Faithful Podcast channel, hit that like, subscribe button. Really appreciate it. We're trying to grow as much as we can on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're also on Instagram. Hit that follow button on Instagram. We're also on X, Forever Faithful Podcast, and TikTok as well. Hit that like, subscribe button, guys. We really appreciate it. We try to bring you all 49er news as much as possible. And do the same thing over on Deon's channel, Niner Gang Podcast, and on X at Swifty. So, yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Once again, stay up, stay faithful, stay blessed. And if you are ever going through anything in life, God loves you, and he will get you through it. He will never put nothing on you that you cannot stand. With that, once again, as my boy TD said, walk by faith and not by sight.
And one more time.
Wonderful day.
Love one another. Go Niners.
Yes. Peace.